Hi, my name is Olivia Glowacka. I'm Polish-American. I live near Chicago. I'm 17 years old and I'm applying for the Bachelor in Business and International Relations. So the question that I picked to answer today is, describe a moment in your life when you took on a great challenge. So basically, this story starts off junior year when I decided to join the Entrepreneurship Incubator by Incubator EDU at my school. And so basically I really wanted to start a business since I knew a couple people my age who had their own business, and I thought it was incredible that they are able to do that at a young age. And we started off the year with design thinking, then we had many mentors come in. Eventually we came up with a business idea, me and my partner Anna, which was called Derived Travel Experience, and it was a travel management social media app. And so through that I had even more mentors that were working with me personally, and I had to develop an MVP, I had to do many surveys, I had to gather a list of people who would be interested to get an email when the app came out. I also had to do an app mock-up, and I made my own website and other social media. So those were some of the things I learned in that class. And so basically it all led up to a day in May, and May was the day where we had presentations in front of a panel. So basically pitch presentations in front of a panel, and it was actually at a local library, and there were 6 groups that were the best groups out of all the different groups that were in the incubator. My group, Derived Travel Experience, was selected to be in the pitch competition. And there was also a group that I thought was definitely my top competition. It was my friend's business, and it was a delivery service of college boxes for students that go away for college. And they ended up winning that pitch competition, and that led them to compete in the district pitch competition, which had a bunch of schools from where I live. And so I was super upset that I didn't get to go farther. However, I was still super passionate about it, and I was happy for them. So my teacher told me that basically at the district pitch competition, there was an option that I could have a booth before the competition where I would basically talk about Drive, and then other, wild card teams that didn't make it through also from other schools could also have a booth, and then people would go around and view each booth and vote for the person who could compete later in the night. And so I had my mentors come, my friends and family come, and I really wanted it. And the problem was that my partner Anna no longer wanted to do it, since she wanted to do it for a class, and it was already the end of the school year, so she just wanted to give it a break. Entrepreneurship, it wasn't for her, but it's 100% for me. And so I decided to do it alone, even though I was super scared of public speaking, and I didn't really, I was really afraid, I guess. So I decided to do that, and even though I did that all, I didn't end up getting enough votes to go through in the round, but it was still very meaningful and impactful for me, and that was a good challenge that I decided to pull through with going to the competition by myself. Well, also during that time, I got contacted from my IE representative for North America that there was the summer program, a scholarship competition, so I had to make the video in the same time, and it was also during finals, so I had to handle all of that. And so I did that. I was able to actually go to the summer program at IE. We had 2 pitches, so we had one innovation pitch with Professor Lavender, and then also we had the business final project, which is also a pitch. I was one of the main people who did the presentation in our team, and my team, which was called Speed Out, at the first innovation pitch, we actually ended up winning. We were voted as the best pitch, and I spent up to 2 a.m. doing the presentation with my friends, and so that really impacted me. I was able to use the skills I had before. When we were doing various activities at the program, my friends were always telling me can you go and say this because you have really good public speaking, and I prior to that year of doing entrepreneurship, I was terrible. Well, maybe not terrible, but I was just really afraid of public speaking, and so that really helped me.